Okay, Robert.
What is up? This year, we're in the same room, but this time with audio.
Hey, is it actually working?
Well,
let's see.
It was working when we tested it. Is it actually working now?
I'm gonna do this right here. Here we go.
Oh.
So were you actually asking what's up, or was that a rhetorical?
No, WhatsApp isn't here. He didn't make
Yeah, what's up? Fair enough. Fair enough.
Disgusting.
Yeah, we're live.
We got audio. We are live. It's official.
Yep.
Oh, you want my cloak? Okay,
Yeah.
here you go. Jono, could you get this cloak to her, please?
Yes. Yes, I can.
You're a brave man.
Oh my god! Seriously? Why am I not surprised?
It's creepy. Hey, Snack!
Hey, Josh.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh, it's been good. Been sitting on results for a week now. Just waiting.
Are you dying to announce us as the winners?
I mean, I'm moderately excited about the results. So
You know, it's not nice to call your significant other results.
So it louder than words. Smack two smack.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, what are we gonna do? Lose? We can just cut the feed.
I mean,
Delete all of the streams.
and the winner is.
Next time. Next year.
Yeah.
So
You open the envelope, you see it's not you, and then you're like,
It's part of the long
turn that
game.
off.
That's right.
Part of the long
The
game.
long game.
If we fucking host long enough,
That was
Suddenly,
hard.
this became a filibuster episode.
For all us Americans.
Okay, before we do this, Snack, were there any characters that had a bunch of points that was not on anybody's team? Like, who did we all sleep on this week?
Who?
Whom?
Thank you.
really,
Where was the whole season correcting us?
Oh,
I don't
dead. Yeah, he was dead. Yeah.
know. Okay.
here's the thing.
Oh, the fucking Jono.
Nobody was really slept on this week. The biggest point getter without being on a team was Min, and she had 4.
Wow, that's a lackluster. Well, that's good. That means that means we all had. Our draft was fucking good. Oh yeah, we were gonna crush the draft.
The town did a lot for you.
Yeah, no.
It was great.
wait till we do everything wrong with season 3 episodes of Love Tower. Then you can hear that joke.
By the way, I can't wait for that. It should be very short, right?
Yeah.
To be
That's what
honest.
she said.
Short.
No, no.
Because you say,
Also, he said.
Heyo. So, okay, Joe and Jono, why don't you
Hello.
guys introduce yourselves?
Hey, we're Joe and Jono.
Because I know nobody knows who you are.
We're Joe and Jono from the tWoTcast. We do a podcast. We're really old, and we've been doing it a long time. Yeah. Our beards should be longer than
It
yours.
should be.
And our testicles hang all the way to the floor at this point. We
Thank you for tucking them back.
yeah.
Short beard.
We do a great job. Jono hasn't done anything. I've been here every week without fail.
No, you haven't.
Especially the draft, where we crushed it. Without fail is also the best part of parent. Anyway, yeah, we're good. We like to hold up the end of the bottom of the list. Yeah,
You know, that's a good place to be.
Yeah.
It really is.
we're good.
You know, rear guard is a thing.
Yeah.
It's important.
Also, I wouldn't, if you be careful with your move choice. Maybe rear guard's not a thing. I mean,
That should be a brand name. Like,
Yeah.
rear guard.
Yeah.
Now with aloe.
It's very soothing. A little bit of icy hot. It's very soothing.
We have an Ethan male now who's in charge of the fence who can give you the rear guard.
Ethan Mahale is in the chat, popping up on screen, but most people would call it average.
Now, Andrew, Josh, tell us who you are. Yeah.
I ask myself that every day.
I got
A disappointment is generally the answer.
Disappointment.
It's weird you're doing it while jerking off, though. I think that's a weird. It's a weird choice.
I start crying,
Yeah.
so it's like fluid.
Yeah. But not rear guard, because that.
It's not rear guard.
That's top of the
It's just my hand.
I'm Josh. I'm sort of on the hail. You may have noticed the pins,
Yeah.
you know,
Underneath the beard.
underneath the beard. Underneath my beard.
There's an endless bacterial infection.
That's right. That too. We
Looks
do
like
have
Deadpool.
we do have an eighth in the hail, as Andrew pointed out. Sadly, Reese, the no love Mahale, could not be here this weekend. But you know, it is what it is. And Andrew's here though.
Yeah, I'm undercover as a warder right now, scoping out what the White Tower's been doing with our poor little soldiers that we've sent to them. So that's my excuse for not having fancy pins and a black collar.
Mm-hmm.
But you got bonded.
But that's true. Yeah.
Adelorna Sedai over there. Tell us where people can find you and what team you're repping.
I am repping Igloo and Chill, and you can find me at North Harbor Podcast.
If you can find it.
Yeah,
if you have a map.
Yes.
We have a map.
The funny thing is, like, saying that, it sounds like an asshole dig.
Technically, it's a vagina. It's a
Nobody
vagina.
knows the joke.
Okay.
Did
Did
you
you
see
see?
on Harbor Podcast? If you can find it.
Did you see the guy in the vendor's hall with
Yeah, with the maps.
looking maps?
Yes.
That's Kiki.
Unique. That's him.
That's him.
Unique.
I need
He has the
Yeah,
clitoria.
He's got the Merkin forest at the top.
I mean, you have to tend your forest well. Yeah.
It goes all the way down to a little sphincter-like pit that's there.
Okay.
And it is clitoria.
Can you do me a
Oh, the
favor?
map of Clitoria, yeah.
Could you explain the joke here? I'm a little confused.
Can I explain the joke?
No.
Jono,
Go look it up.
North Harbor doesn't.
Well, see, when Mommy One Power and the dragon has a mental breakdown, they create something that looks like the best thing.
A bulldog eating mayonnaise. Yeah, just kind of like those jowls, just like. Oh, thank you for that mental image.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry, Adelorna, do you think you won?
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
We're at the top. We're at the top. We're at the top of the game.
And okay, so
We are
we'll
done
go
with
down the couch here to Pevara of the Red Aja, also our old tongue expert.
You and I got one. I am representing Claimant Fang this week.
Flame.
Just this week.
Yes, I
Yeah. What's next week's option?
Yes.
We'll find out.
It's Saturday, so we got time. Yeah, we have a little time.
I've been waiting. This looks amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, Leigh-a crushed her costume as always.
Yeah. Shocking.
Do you know what she was dressed as?
Wait,
Yeah.
do I know what I'm dressed as?
Yeah. What are you going?
I am.
Do you know what your cosplay is?
I am a female Raven Trolloc,
I thought it was.
which is a little bit more sexy than the male Trollocs.
Yeah.
So this,
But the bird Trollocs are the sexiest Trollocs.
I thought it was
so this is for like
confused
Rule
crow.
54.
That's my bad. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's a thing that we have on our podcast, which is Threefold Talk, which is also my team. That if you come on for the first time, one of the questions is, what is the sexiest Trolloc? And there is a correct answer. And the correct answer is the bird Trollocs.
Now we know.
I find it very interesting how many of these are sexual things. Like tWoTcast, obviously not sexual, but threefold, I believe the fold.
That's because none of
That's
you
what
had
it's
sex
like. My mom taught me like the folds of a vagina. That's what that's about, right?
100%.
Okay. It's very.
We're all about the vagina.
Yeah.
100%. That
You know
that is all that we talk about.
Yeah. Do you have
Nobody listens to our IEL-based podcast. So I am being very unideal today, but none of my hosts are watching.
That's a long night. That's just a long
I
night.
don't blame you. Brandon did just reveal in the show that y'all are all host breakers anyways.
That's true.
He then yelled it out at you.
That is true.
Yeah.
Y'all have to
Which, I'm kind of surprised that for some of our characters that we didn't get, like, the betrayal negative points, which we did not complain about. And now that it's official, we weren't going to mention it, but we're like, Smack, like, you totally could have fucked us off.
So the show is not fit.
You hear that, Smack? You went easy on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, Smack, come on.
Quick negative
No!
1,000 for you.
No!
Speaking of Smack, to round this up, the madman that came up with this devious thing Commissioner Smack, please introduce yourself yet again for the last time during season 3 until season 4. Let's go.
Yeah.
Tell us where'd you get this?
First of all, Smack, play your own theme song music.
I was gonna do that. I was like, first off, I'm gonna play my own theme song since I can't.
Do it.
Time to play the game.
Yeah, boy.
I love it.
It's just one. We can only do 6 seconds. We can only do 6
Sure,
seconds.
Bleach's intro.
We can only do 6 seconds.
No, that was Wonderwall.
That's what she said.
No, I think I just fell more in love with Smack. That was like my favorite intro when I watched WWE.
Hey, why don't we give the other teams that are here, why don't we play their intro videos too? I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot about intro videos.
I was gonna play, but you guys kind of just went with it, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna interrupt you. But here we go.
All right.
Here,
Next
I'll
time-
announce you Bruce Buffer style. Okay, so here we have Jono representing tWoTcast with Joe.
Fuck yeah. I forgot that I was like, we should do a thing called love. Because, I was like, what's
Okay.
the darkness?
And next to them, we have Adelorna Sedai representing Team Igloo and Chill.
Fuck yes.
That's so appropriate for your name, dude. Like, you guys nailed it. Nailed it.
Don't worry, Grandpa. We got homies.
And I don't know which intro we have loaded up, but we have Pevara with
Hey, why did they get more seconds? Is that a hint?
They got
Yeah.
7 seconds just like everybody else. Okay, then Leigh-a with Team Threefold Top.
I feel like I'm about to die every time I hear that.
Yeah, that sounds like a joke. It's been jerking in a fucking hotel.
Like I just said,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm about to die. And then,
We don't really care about
just lose it. Ah! Go crazy. Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
One team that's unfortunately wasn't able to make it.
The defending champions
Yeah.
that are not here right now because of things. Let's go ahead and play their music as well, just because we're about to unseat them. Morning Star Counts. You guys did good in season 2, but this is season 3, motherfucker.
And tWoTcast is gonna win it all. Oh man. Auto draft is the only draft. You guys are fucked.
I will say this about our points. I was shocked Moridin didn't die.
Yeah.
I was kind of expecting her to.
Also, I was like,
I got up to it then.
it's very ambiguous. But do we get docked in season 4 for like if she is going? Yeah.
On the inside.
Yeah.
On the inside.
Her lover died, so her heart.
Yeah.
Her heart's still on?
No, it's dead.
Oh, her heart's head rolled across the floor.
Yeah.
She also left a very lovely blood trail too at the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, as women do. Cheryl likes to say offensive things, and then tells me to say them.
We don't have the Jono says terrible
I know.
icon.
Yeah.
Jono says terrible.
I really need to start providing it to every show that he's on. Just wear a shirt. Just anytime we're guessing somewhere, like, here's this, you're gonna need it. Yeah. Take that one.
Take it. You'll need it.
Yeah, famous.
Well, we've been canceled 2 or 3 times. It hasn't stuck yet.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So let's get into a little bit of substance. We'll start with tWoTcast.
The lowest of the low.
The best place to start is at the top.
Yeah.
So
True.
Where are we going afterwards?
these are all points. We're talking about the finale, we're talking about episode 8 of season 3.
Yeah.
Start with likes and dislikes.
But yeah, let's do some likes and dislikes. If you had to pick one thing that you like or dislike.
One thing. So we were.
One.
All right.
We're gonna go down to one. Pick one thing you like or just like, that way we don't keep Smack sitting here just staring at us and being like, they won't shut up.
Yeah.
No, Smack loves it when we don't shut up, though.
Yeah, I find that true with a lot of people. They like it when I don't shut the fuck up. So I'll go with a dislike.
Okay, there you go.
Maxim.
You dislike Maxim.
100% is the worst.
How dare
I think that Maxim, and I don't know how much of a.
How
do
dare
I get a podium here?
you know, what are you
Yeah.
Can I ask you something? Why do you like
I think that Maxim represents all that's wrong with the show. He's a very attractive dude, like he's like good production value. If I were a squirter, it could be all over him. But like, but you're not. It's an if. If yeah. But he is like the showrunner's boyfriend. Like there's just so much. Like again, his different names and like the real character nepotism. And like it's very frustrating that this man's got so much screen time. And I think he's just involved.
Where are you going with this?
I have lost my mind. But anyway, so that's my dislike. Yeah, I think
your
he's.
dislike is just Maxim.
I think he's just like a wonderful all your problems is right here.
This sounds like
your problems.
you sound like you're kind of closeted and you have a crush on him and you don't want to admit it.
No, not kind of. Definitely closeted. All right, I'm gonna pull this Norm Macdonald joke out. I don't talk about being gay because I'm closeted, so I'm not gay.
Got it.
I'm not gay. Yeah. Norm Macdonald joke. See it better. I'm not gay.
Joe,
Yes.
what's one thing you liked and or disliked about the? What did you
About
like?
the finale? Maxim. Use Maxim.
In one thing.
Fine. Mine was the best.
Remind me what you said in the finale. What happened in the finale?
So I got executed.
I feel like the season peaked early for me.
Yeah.
The finale was a lower point.
Yeah.
What did I'm gonna go with like since Jono just bashed Maxim over the head with a brick. Nynaeve was a huge disappointment. I think she did great. No, she brought up Nynaeve. He's sexist as shit. He loves shitting on women. No, I want Nynaeve to be awesome, and I can't stand that she's not. That's all, and it bothers me. And I really wanted to see her versus Moridin, and that did not happen.
Oh, the fact that we didn't get to silent stare off.
That's positive. Man, Moridin, every time she's on the screen, have you seen her?
She's amazing.
She was good.
Moridin crushes it.
Yeah,
I will say she was on our team. I just want to throw that out there.
No, yeah.
We had her on.
Yeah, we see.
I love Latte or Moridin. I think they crushed. What else was good in the finale?
You get one.
You keep stealing my shit, man.
By the way,
I'm gonna say Moridin.
What else is good in the finale?
Yes, woman, it is your turn to speak.
we thought.
All the Forsaken were good.
Yeah.
All of the Forsaken.
Samuel?
Okay. Alright.
Samuel
Just
was
hammed it up.
amazing.
He was hammed it up.
His death was amazing.
Yeah, that's
Spaghetti
him.
web
Yeah,
is
spaghetti
great.
web.
But it was fucking
That was so fucking cool.
Yeah.
hashtag worth it.
Yeah. I mean, it just gives more to Moridin, I think. So
Moridin.
Moridin is.
Muggy D.
I know a lot of people like
Not your turn. It's not your
people
turn.
call her Magi.
Yeah.
We call her Olmog.
Olmog?
Not your turn.
Okay. Nice.
Thank you.
I like it.
Thank you.
Not your turn either.
What you got, Pevara?
Pevara, what's yours?
My least favorite thing was Swan's death as her own character and the culmination of the treatment of black and queer characters on the show.
Yeah, that was upsetting.
Well, and I saw an interview, Rafe was talking about, he spoke with Sophie and was like, this is this character's story, how are you feeling about that? And she was like,
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that too.
And they were kind of like, okay, well, if you're not really feeling sort of a mentor role later on in the series, maybe we'll just kill you. And I kind of feel like, as an actor, I don't really like the direction this character's going.
So I'm out.
So I'm out.
Did you see that scene where she had sex with Ace Ventura?
I did. The penguin was a bold choice.
It was.
You didn't see him in the background the whole time shooting spitballs.
Yeah.
At the trolls.
So like, can I have a rhino rectum?
Rufus.
That's why they didn't.
Leigh-a, do you not know?
Running through shouting.
No, I have no idea.
All of the trolls.
The actor that played Swan is in
So,
Ace Ventura too.
unlike Joe said he was going to go positive, I will actually I really liked the dichotomy between, I wasn't a fan of the Swan death, but I did like The dichotomy between her speech and Rand being up there declaring as the dragon, and how it went back and forth, and like her speech overlapped his declaring himself sometimes, and it was just very good going back and forth between these two intense and pivotal scenes that are going to change the history and the course of Randland. I thought the editing was great. I thought the writing was great. The acting was phenomenal, and it's just like and during speeches a lot wasn't happening, but you're just on the edge and being like, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? And they're doing it to these larger audiences, and all of that was shot very well. So I just thought the culmination of the amalgamation, not the culmination of both of those was phenomenal.
Remind me, because my lexicon is broken. Dichotomy, that is when it has to do...
A comparison between two things.
No, I was going to go for a lesbian joke. That's very offensive. When you're talking about Swan, who I find is very... I think that's a very offensive term to call her. Yeah, you're like...
Yeah, here we go.
Here it goes.
Andrew.
I just not responding to what you say.
That is the best move to make.
Yeah.
I
I'm
often
giving
play
you the
that.
actual definition of what fucking dichotomy is.
Yeah.
Andrew, what was your favorite or least favorite? Because you only get one per the rules.
Technically, there's two of
I'm
those.
going to go with favorite here.
Actual favorite?
Maxim.
I mean, yeah.
Not a Joe favorite.
No. I mean, it depends on how you think about it.
You should see him tell us white people also.
So my favorite was the Red Aja getting their revenge.
Yeah, that was cool.
I hate the manipulative use of numbers to use it as a mechanism to get your political opponent out of the scope so they can't resist you in your governing body. I think it's disgusting and horrible. I hate Suan for doing it. I love Elida for being like, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, fuck off. And all of the rest just making camp and being like, oh no, we did exactly what we meant to do.
Perspective.
We did exactly what we meant to do. We got all of you that really love and support Suan, she really trusts, out. And by the time you get back, she's gonna at least no longer be on the seat. And I was like, sweet. Now maybe we'll get somebody in the Armland seat that actually makes the Armland seat something to be feared.
So one of your favorite things was the Black Aja taking over stealthily with Elida. I'm fascinated by that.
I mean,
it's good thing.
I don't like Elida, but I just the look on the look on the face of the Red Sisters when they kind of were standing at the camp and being like, we did exactly what we did.
They're just like,
they're like, oh, you showed up. How good.
Petty as fuck.
Yeah, that was great.
It's one of those things too that that's so common, and I'm not going to go further into this,
Too late.
but we don't do that by practice on Black Tower, and since this is our channel, we're going to go with that. But
I mean, Andrew does do that off camera.
Yeah.
Oh, I do it all the time. But I think it is absolutely detestable whenever people are fine with one part of an organization or political structure using a tactic, and then they get magically pissed when the other side uses the same tactic.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're just a sore loser. You're a baby back bitch. And so I love seeing it in the show because I'm like, hey, this is awesome. But Red Aja is like, you thought it was fine. We did the same thing. The only crowning thing that, well, Suan can't argue for it anymore, but if she could, would be that they didn't kill anybody.
Now, Josh, what are your favorite or not favorite parts? I'm sorry, we're out of time. Let's.
He's staring at you, baleful.
Look, I try very hard to look at things with a fair eye,
But tried so hard and got so far.
And in the end,
the best song.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Dude, for me, there's some weird dialogue that takes me out. When I don't know.
Turn your bond off.
Yep, hated that.
Yeah.
Know what drove me crazy?
Nope. It's his
Okay.
But with the finale specifically, there was
Maybe we'll invite
season 3. Season 3, we seem to have forgotten that you need to practice things before you can do them perfectly. And Egwene jumped into the dream and was like, "Hey, remember the time I tried this yesterday?"
She
and I sucked
practiced
at it?
off screen, Joe.
Today, I'm really great at moving Lamphere.
This chick with like a few hundred years of practice. Fuck
Yeah, fuck you.
Not to ruin your point, but she already proved she doesn't need practice in season 2.
That's what I'm saying.
She went toe to toe with Ishmael.
We had this episode where they were learning
Never faked an
to
orgasm.
channel in the White Tower.
We're going off.
We spent so much time learning to channel in the White Tower, and then the Coffin twins can just, heal.
Yeah.
Cool.
But they were told how to do it. I don't understand your deal.
You guys remember when Rand fought Ishmael and the Skyway? It was like
going off.
What's your favorite or
Give us your input here, buddy.
Please. That's a fetus.
The appearance of the eelfin I really did like. I like the way that they looked at it.
None of us said that. All you did was
No, Director Wolf from Big Fat Lie.
I'm actually very much. I don't know if I appreciated their appearance like directly, but aesthetically, yeah, that's a better word than I was going to do. But the fact that they actually went there, I think, is a very interesting. Yeah. But it's weird what they've chosen to show versus not show.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What did you like about it, Smack? What was your take there?
That's a good point too. Yeah. Sounds like Joe's wife.
Exactly.
She's a bitch.
She's the worst. Oh, man, best.
I would say
Here's the doors can open. I'm watching the stream, asshole!
I saw it.
Anyway, Smack, go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry
for Joe.
that little shoulder paulders or whatever you want to say that was made of noses, ears, and faces. I thought was really cool.
the spine, the back spine.
Is that technically a pauldron? It's more of like a brassiere. It's not really on the shoulder.
A brassiere.
Yeah, brassiere.
As they say it in France.
Did you guys think it was weird when the eelfin scene was like weirdly lit up?
It was
where
more,
like you could see everything. Like I mean, for the show that is so darkly shot, that scene seemed very bright, and I was like,
did anybody
they're
else
really highlighting what this guy looks like.
the drag boots?
I loved it.
Oh, yeah, that was
my
great.
fucking god.
That was great.
I was like,
about to say, yes.
fuck you.
When he was like standing up on the pedestal.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well, that's it for this week, right?
that's it.
Yep, and we've done it.
BTB wins.
The winner is
Whatever is the BTP.
Let's do this. Okay, Smack. I want you to do this. I want you to go from the bottom to the top. Make it drop.
All right, you scratch me in this very
By the way,
spot on my arm.
a quick point.
Okay.
You should probably never go bottom to top. You should always go vagina to rectum, because otherwise you're going to get potential for bacterial infection. So just a note on that.
Don't go bottom.
Okay, sanitary.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to know who the bottoms are.
Yeah. Oh, right here. Yeah, right here. Two of us.
6
We're
places.
power bottom.
6 places the power bottom.
As I have this on screen,
Tell us that we
this
lost.
was the order going into the finale. With tWoTcast in last place, Threefold Talk, Maury's Darkhounds, Black Tower, Flame and Fang, and then Igloo and Chill.
So wait,
I feel like
Igloo and Chill managed to eke out the win?
Sure fucking did.
No, I said after the first episode before the finale.
You were gonna be upset if they couldn't
Well, that's how you deliver a fucking cliffhanger.
I mean,
Oh, I'm sorry.
so happy for my friend.
You really buried the lead there.
Okay, so tWoTcast got 24 points to bring them up to 110, keeping them in last place.
The last place. Congratulations.
Still probably giving them their best week overall, but whatever.
You hit triple digits.
Yeah.
My first time I didn't even hit triple digits until the
I really had my fingers crossed that Moridin would come in strong in that last episode.
And his legs uncrossed.
Not that much.
You tried.
He came home pretty strong, but not near enough.
So who's next?
Team Threefold Talk only got 5 points to keep them in sixth place. To keep them in fifth place with a 162 now.
Well,
I'm just really glad that you didn't count Belinda as a betrayal because that would have really fucked us up.
Technically, that's like negative. Like,
Should we remove points for fridging another woman?
And a random betrayal also.
But she got a better redemption story than Inkar did, so.
Wait, why would
that's a pretty low bar.
Betrayed?
I mean, yeah.
Well, you just like.
Oh, betrayed her oaths.
All
She
right.
betrayed her oath.
Dark.
What do we?
And
I was gonna say, if anything, that's like the
and
opposite.
Rand betrayed the ideal. We were so nervous.
No. Which is why we didn't give you the points. What do you do with your negative 100,000 score?
But you argued against it. Otherwise, I feel like we were just.
I thought it was fun. I think you're
down to the score final. I can like verbally say it out loud.
Hey, coming from last place, Leah, I think you're fine.
All your points were valid.
Flatlanders did not see all the fighting that was going on, and we're just not going to ideals into how much fighting and murdering our characters did.
Ideal fighting in every
Because
single
you guys
scene.
completed it.
Because no one in the Ideal army wears their PT high-vis vest.
Yes, exactly. So, yeah,
Okay.
bias against
Okay.
ideals.
Who's next?
In fourth place, with 12 points this episode to keep them in fourth place, is Maury's Darkhounds.
The defending champions
Drop
didn't
the
even
four.
finish in the top 3.
How do you spell that?
Smells like
It smells like loser right now.
Smells like-
I thought it smelled like Murray's crotch.
Also,
Same thing.
no wonder they,
Oh, yeah, same
no
thing.
wonder they didn't
Don't
want to
worry,
show up.
baby. We will.
It's not gonna be you.
Don't touch the trail.
You just jinxed yourself.
Okay. Who's in third place?
In third place,
Podcast?
getting 46 points this episode for 250
What?
is Black Tower
Just
Podcast.
freeze?
I love that.
Oh, yeah, we did just lose connection.
Oh, wait.
In third place.
Wait.
That's a bad sign.
Okay, wait. Say it again.
Did the stream
Josh
end?
didn't want to hear it, so.
It looks like it's back.
Okay, we lost connection.
Wait, Smack, you're back.
We lost connection, so you said third place is, and then it froze.
You literally.
Really? That's awesome.
I hope he said that just turn.
I love that so much for you guys. Third place, BTP, 250 points.
Hey, by
You
the way,
touched the bell, you jinxed yourself.
that's Black Tower Podcast. That's you guys. Just say. You can
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, BTP
I
means
touched the
Black
button.
Tower.
Podcast. That's the. Just
Okay.
Hmm?
So,
Stand up and
You say third like 3 is a bad number when it has its own name for when there's 3 people involved in quiz.
What's that called?
The threesome.
Oh.
It's very good.
Yeah.
it's called a menage as well.
in the
That's it's a long-term one.
Yeah.
Vernacular.
Okay.
All right. So
You
we've
have to make
got.
sure that he understands this management.
Look at this. We've got Igloo and Chill and
Yes.
Flame and Fang, both
Waiting.
to accept the
Red.
Look at the confidence on Adelorna's face.
It's so obvious.
To quote Robert Jordan, she looks snug as a cat in a cream.
Should we vote here?
Which, by the way, is what he calls his penis.
Wait, yeah, let's all guess.
Let's-
I think it's Flame and Fang. I think Flame and Fang squatted up there and.
I guess it's tWoTcast. I'm still.
Twat-
still
yeah, You think Twat has
Yeah,
something?
yeah. 2 entries. Just like my.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess Flame Fang.
I've been going back and forth. This is going to be more fucking obnoxious. Or Tavern, and I don't know which one will be. But I think we're losing regardless because
Tavern's
one is just going to be such a either of them are sore losers.
No matter who wins, the rest of the
Somebody
folks.
is going to just never shut the fuck
So
up.
the difference we have is
For a year.
only one of those 2 is going to make merch about it on Redbubble. Only one of the 2 is going to do that.
Well, let's see what it is.
I'm kind of hoping that we have to do
Well,
it with the one.
We need to hear. Leah, what's your prediction?
But I don't think that's what happened. I think Igloo and Chill probably will.
Leah,
All
what's
right,
your prediction?
Adelorna looks way
I hope they both fucking lose.
tWoTcast. Here we go.
All right,
Congratulations, tie.
here we go.
Oh my god, yeah, that'd be amazing.
Snack.
Yeah.
Tiebreaker, sword fight to
Yep.
the death.
Well, just skip second place because I'm in first place. If that's good with you, sir.
To round out season 3, Wheel of Time Fantasy League, who is the new owner of the championship World Fantasy League belt?
I'll wipe that off so there won't be fingerprints on it.
The winner is
Congratulations!
Now, something with the belt that I think doesn't get enough love, because the centerpiece is incredible. The side ancillary.
Yes, show the side.
Are pretty awesome.
The obliques are good. You know,
Smack, you're the one who designed the belt, right?
Smack made
no.
this belt.
Tree did the artwork.
You did the artwork.
Okay, Tree Hugger did the artwork. Smack ordered the belt, and now this is the only time Joe will ever touch it.
Ever touch it. I'm just holding the buckles. Is that the same thing that the elfin had? It looks the same color.
Yeah,
it's the same leather. It's human leather. It's human leather.
The leather was made from the loser of season 2.
It is made of flesh from the legendary land of Tottori.
Oh, shit. So it's, you know that means they're going to make themselves out of us next year.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Well,
you're
I've already
on the
spoiled
same
for that.
What is your need?
Well, so I've got some interesting questions.
Congratulations.
Our winner of season 3, Wheel of Time Fantasy League, and if you want a season 4, my first question to you is
Before that, did we hear the point counts?
Yes.
Because
let's hear the point counts.
we still want to hear
Point counts, but we need a speech.
We need to know how close
Oh,
we
no,
were.
you're not.
Do we get a speech for it?
No.
Okay, the points for Team Igloo and Chill actually lost 10 points and went to 285.
Yeah.
Goddamn, we had 110. Yeah. Fucking auto draft.
Damn.
Auto draft.
So
really killed us.
What did y'all
This whole like
Piece of
percentage
shit.
that you spent on this entire draft.
First time I thought
Smack. Why did they get negative points?
Because they picked up Swan and she died.
hey, that was a terrible choice. What were you thinking?
The other explains why,
Oh no, I'm sorry. They had Samael. They didn't have Swan, they had Samael.
And what was that?
It was Samael, not Swan. It was,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
they had Samael.
Yeah.
Also a terrible draft choice. I don't know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
So what was the point counts for number 1?
What was the total point counts for all the teams?
Well, for
Okay. Hold on. Okay, so Flaming
You
Fang
adding it now?
got 44 points this episode to put them at 305.
Wow.
305,
Yeah.
285. A far
So 305, 285, 250, 173, 162, 110.
So what now?
I said it was 305 for Flaming Fang, 285 for Igloo and Chill, 250 for Black Tower Podcast, 173 for Maury's Darkhounds, 162 for Threefold Talk, and 110 for Twat.
negative 75 for tWoTcast.
We made it into the 200s.
Hey, we did good this year. Hey
I don't
everybody,
know.
thanks for following along on this crazy journey of
Look, the year that I
Wheel
did
of Time
my
Fantasy
first
League.
year, I'm fine with. All right.
We are here live at JordanCon. We're gonna go back out. Gonna have some more spicy JordanCon water. Gonna probably find some food at some point.
Dance tonight.
Congratulations.
You guys are awesome.
You did so much work in between seasons. all that. Like I know you're changing your fucking list on every between shows.
There was a spreadsheet. We had 7-hour discussions about characters.
Fascinating, fascinating, and brilliant.
6 years ago, I almost lost one of my bids.
Look, I believe it.
Josh, Andrew, thanks for hosting.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Smack, thanks for being
Appreciate
thank you guys for playing with me.
And the whole commissioner team.
Yeah.
You guys are amazing. Thank you so much.
Without you, I don't know where I would be.
It's a true story. Probably not here.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
I could have another drink already.
The last time we were in this room, we sat on that couch and did not record audio from Golly.
So the last time we were here, we recorded the Guy Roberts thing and never posted.
Yeah, never posted.
So we can take your audio.
Andrew. Which one of those is the bigger middle finger to Guy Roberts? Wonderful guy. Like
Great guy.
he's actually very.
Thanks for the interview. We're never playing.
We just wanted to hang out with you.
Like I already had his email address because he was a friend of Adelorna.
All right, end this stream. We're done. Go get his
All right, thanks everybody. Oh God, I'm throwing my phone.
Don't forget your phone, by the way.
We're going home.
Thanks, Max, for doing all
Thank you.
that.
Thank you guys.